Okay, today we're going to do the block stitch. Now the block stitch is a multiple of 3 plus 2. So I went ahead and chained 23. That's 21 plus 2 makes 23. Now you're going to chain in multiples of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, until you get your desired length. And once you get there, you add your 2 at the end, and you will be ready to make your blanket. Now, some of these, you can change color and for each row, however you want to do it. But for this one, I'm just going to use this color in a white to show you how to change color if you desire to. We're going to go into the 5th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to work a double crochet in that 5th chain from the hook. And you know me, I'm going into the back bumps. The back bumps is going to leave a good, and I would suggest you go into the back bump of this pattern as well, this stitch as well. Because you're going to need, when you make your border, a nice pretty edge, and that's what this is going to do. And you're going to double crochet in each stitch across your chain to the end of the chain. Just remember that working into the back bump is optional. And you're going to work a double crochet across each stitch. Okay, I'm going to meet you at the end. Okay, so here we are with our last stitch, and I'm going to change color. So I'm going to begin this last double crochet as normal, but then I'm going to stop after I pull through those first loops. Okay, now I'm going to pick up this white and I'm going to put it over my hook, and I'm going to pull it through those loops. Okay, I've already cut my string, or my yarn. So the next thing we're going to do is, if you don't want to change color, then you just go on with the stitch as normal. But I will show you that later in the video. But right now we're just going to turn our work, and in this first single crochet right here, we're going to go in and we're going to work a single crochet. In this first stitch right here, we're going to work a single crochet. Now we're going to work one more single crochet, and I just wanted to show you this. So we're gonna go into this open space that you see here and pull up your loop, and there, that is the single crochet that we needed to work. Now we're going to chain 2, and we're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to single crochet between. Okay, just like that. Chain 2, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go into the space between them and single crochet. And we're going to chain 2 again, and we're going to skip 3. 1, 2, 3, go in between and single crochet, and you're going to do this across the whole. Chain 2, 1, 2, 3, all the way down to the end of the row. 1, 2, 3, and chain 2, and we're going to continue that to the last stitch. 1, 2, 3, we go in here and we do our single crochet. Okay, so now we're going to do a single crochet into this turning chain, and we're also going to change back to this color on this stitch. So I'm going to go in. You want to go in through the stitch. Try to go into the top if you can. If you can't, go into the area where you can best go in, and just do that every time. So we're going to pull through, and we're going to stop there. And this is where we're going to pick up our other color. Now you could pick up a different color. It doesn't have to be the same color. You could pick up, you know, a red or a navy blue. Okay, we're going to pull this through our stitch, put it on our hook, pull this through like this, and this is where we're going to chain 3. And you know, you might want to pull your stitch a little bit and tighten up on your stitches. This is where we're going to cut the white. And now we have changed our color back to this, I think it's called Ocean or whatever. And we are going to work 3 double crochet into this chain 2 space. Okay? So into the space we go, and we're going to work 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So now you have your ends. So we're going to continue down the row. 1, 2, 3, into the chain 2 space. 1, 2, and this makes 3, and then you go straight to the next one with 3 double crochets. 2 and 3, and you do that along the whole row. 1, for every chain 2 space you work 3 double crochet stitches. 3 double crochet stitches for every chain 2 space. When you get down here to the last one, you're going to go into this stitch here, okay? And that's where you're going to work a double crochet. So you go right here. See? You're going to have to turn your work so that you can see them. And you're going to go into there. And we're going to pull up a loop, go through 2, and this is where we stop because we're going to change our color. Okay, and put this on. And we're going to pull it through. And remember, we turn our work. We're going to go right into this stitch, picking up our new color with a single crochet. So this is just a repeat of what we did here. We're going to go into that space and we're going to work that single crochet. Okay, you can pull and tug on your stitches. This is where we're going to turn and cut our color off because we are now working with white. And we're going to chain 2, skip 3, but we can tell where we need to go, into the space in between. Chain 2 again. And we're going to go here, skipping 3, single crochet in between. Chain 2, skip 3 stitches, single crochet into the space in between from the stitches of this row below. And you do this all the way down. And it's much easier to see where you're going on this row, and it will be for every row. Once you eat the end of the row, single crochet into the space in between the last space and your turning chain from the row below, and we're going to end it with a single crochet into the top of the turning chain. Now if you can't find that and you want to go into the second one, then do so, but do that every time. Go into the same spot every time. It's going to be okay. Okay, so since I'm not going to change color, I went ahead and finished. If you were changing color, you would have done it here and changed your color. But now we're not gonna, so we ended it with the single crochet. So we're going to turn. We're going to repeat row 3, so we're going to chain 3 and work 3 double crochet into each of the chain 2 spaces. 1, 2, and 3. We're only working in the chain 2 spaces of this row, so you skip all of that and you don't work anywhere else but in the chain 2 spaces, and you work 2. In the chain 2 space, you're going to work 3 double crochets in every one, in every chain 2 space. This is where, so, and you do that across the whole row. One, 2 and 3. And once you have run out of spaces, 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to turn your work. You want to end with a double crochet into this very last single crochet. So you're going to yarn over. You want to go into this space here. Right there. And work your double crochet. Okay? And that is how you work your block stitch. And that's it. Good luck.